Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. Today we are going to discuss the solutions of exercise 1.4 from question number 6. So the earlier problems I have already solved, in the previous video. So you can watch all those videos by clicking here on the I button. So let's get started. So simplify. The question says simplify 6 minus 4 root 2 upon 6 plus 4 root 2. So in question number 5, as you all remember, we have done rationalizing the denominator. Do you all remember? So we are going to do the same thing here also. You need to simplify this. Okay, you need to simplify and get a simple answer. Meaning of simplify is you have to do something, okay, and get a simple answer. So what is that something which we are going to do? We are going to rationalize. Okay, rationalize whom? Rationalize the denominator, right? So let's do it now. And I told you, whenever you're going to rationalize the denominator, okay, so you will take the conjugate of it. Now what is the meaning of conjugate? We have learned this in the earlier video. So conjugate is nothing but, now see, the denominator is 6 plus 4 root 2, isn't it? The denominator is 6 plus 4 root 2. So the conjugate of 6 plus 4 root 2 is nothing but 6 minus 4 root 2. So if you have a plus sign here, that you will change it to minus, okay, and you will multiply and divide with this conjugate, right? So this particular term you will multiply and divide with this conjugate. So that is the meaning of rationalizing the denominator. Okay, so if you want to rationalize the denominator, you have to multiply and divide the given term by the conjugate of the denominator. Denominator is 6 plus 4 root 2. Conjugate of this is nothing but just replace the plus sign with minus. If you have minus, you will replace it with plus. Okay, so the opposite sign you will use, right? So let us solve this. So solution. I hope you are liking these videos. If yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. So I have 6 minus 4 root 2 divided by 6 plus 4 root 2. Now as I told you, you will multiply and divide this with the conjugate. Conjugate is 6 minus 4 root 2. The conjugate of this denominator is 6 minus 4 root 2. So now what happens? See, this is nothing but 6 minus 4 root 2 into 6 minus 4 root 2. Let me write one more step. It is 6 minus 4 root 2 into 6 minus 4 root 2 divided by 6 plus 4 root 2 into 6 plus 4 root 2. So can I say my numerator is like a into a? See here. This entire thing I can take it as a. 6 minus 4 root 2 if I take it as a. If 6 minus 4 root 2 if I take it as a, this is like a into a. So can I write it as a square? A into a, I can write it as a square. So here I can write this as 6 minus 4 root 2 whole square. Okay, so this entire thing I am just taking it as a. Have a look here. This entire 6 minus 4 root 2 we are taking it as a. So this is like a into a. So a into a is a square. Okay. Now the denominator is a plus b into a minus b. Here you have a minus sign. Okay. Just see here, the denominator is a plus b into a minus b, isn't it? So a plus b into a minus b, you know the formula. What is it? A plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Now what is a here? A is nothing but 6. See here, in this case, a is 6. A plus b, a minus b. A is 6 and b is how much? B is 4 root 2. So a square minus b square is nothing but 6 square minus 4 root 2 whole square. Okay, so the numerator is like a into a. So you wrote as a square. Denominator is a plus b into a minus b, where a you can see it is 6 and b is 4 root 2. Now let us simplify this further. So this is nothing but a minus b whole square formula. What is a minus b whole square formula? You know, a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is nothing but a minus b whole square formula, isn't it? This is nothing but a minus b whole square formula, right? So here you see it is also a minus b whole square. So can I write this as a square? Here a is 6, b is 4 root 2. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, so 2 into a into b. Okay, divided by 6 square is 36 minus 4 root 2 whole square. 4 root 2 whole square, can I write it as 4 square into root 2 whole square? Isn't it? AB whole square, I can write it as a square into b square. So here also 4 root 2 whole square, I am able to write it as 4 square into Yes, now I hope it is visible. So this you can write it as 4 square into root 2 whole square. So 4 square is nothing but 16. Root 2 whole square is 2. Square and square root cancel. So 16 into 2 is 32. So denominator here it is 32. That is equals to, this is 6 square is 36 plus 4 root 2 whole square is 32. Just now we have seen minus 2 6 are 12, 12 4s are 48. So this is 48 root 2 divided by 36 minus 4 gives me 4. Okay, that is equals to, now 36 plus 32 gives us how much? 68, isn't it? 36 minus 30 plus 32 gives us 68 minus 48 root 2 divided by 4. Now here clearly I can see what is common beta. What is common in this? Let us do it here. See, 68 minus 48. So can I say that 4 is common? Let us take 4 common from the numerator. So if I divide 68 by 4, so 4 ones are 4 and 4 sevens are 28 minus 4 twelves are 48 root 2 divided by 4. So 4 and 4 gets cancelled. So finally you have 17 minus 12 root 2 as your answer. So 6 minus 4 root 2 divided by 6 plus 4 root 2, you are able to simplify it as 17 minus 12 root 2. Is this clear everyone? Okay, so let us proceed to the next question. 7 minus root 5 divided by 7, root 7 plus root 5. Root 7 minus root 5 divided by root 7 plus root 5. Here also now what is the conjugate? What is the conjugate of denominator? Conjugate of denominator is nothing but root 7 minus root 5. You have a plus here. So conjugate will be minus root 5. So what will you do now? So what will you do now? You will simply multiply the given term. Multiply and divide by the conjugate. So conjugate is root 7 minus root 5 divided by root 7 minus root 5. Now this is again like a into a, similar to the previous problem. See, numerator is like a into a, root 7 minus root 5. Root 7 minus root 5 into root 7 minus root 5 divided by root 7 plus root 5 into root 7. One second. Yes, root 7 minus root 5. Okay, so numerator is root 7 minus root 5 into root 7 minus root 5. Denominator is root 7 plus root 5 into root 7 minus root 5. So numerator is like a into a. See here. It is completely like a into a. So can I write as a square? And denominator is a plus b into a minus b. So let us simplify it similar to the previous question. So this is root 7 minus root 5 whole square divided by root 7 whole square. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Here a plus b into a minus b. A is root 7, b is root 5. So that is equals to, now this is a minus b whole square formula. So a square plus b square minus 2ab divided by root 7 whole square is nothing but 7 minus root 5 whole square is 5. So this is nothing but root 7 whole square is 7 plus root 5 whole square is 5 minus, this is like 2ab, root over a, root over b. Can I write as root over ab? So I can write this as root over 35. 7 5s are 35. So root 7 into root 5 is nothing but root over 7 into 5 is root 35. Okay, so that is what I have written here. Divided by 7 minus 5 is 2. Right? So now that is equals to 7 plus 5 gives me 12 minus 2 root 35 divided by 2. Now here in the numerator 2 is common. Just see, if I take 2 common, I will have 2 6 are 12 minus, see, 2 1s are 2. So 1 into root 35 I can write as root 35 divided by 2. 2 and 2 cancels. The final answer is 6 minus root 35 is the final answer. Clear with this? Let's move on to the next question. 1 by 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3. So here what is the conjugate now? Conjugate of denominator. Conjugate of denominator is nothing but 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay, I have a minus here, so I am taking plus. Okay, so let's do the solution now. So what we are going to do is 1 by 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3 multiply and divide by 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 divided by 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. So that is equals to 1 into 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 divided by 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3 into 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay. So numerator is 1 into this and denominator is these two multiplication. So that is equals to 1 into 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 is nothing but 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. 1 into anything gives you the same number, isn't it? And here you see this is like a minus b, a plus b. So a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. Okay, a square minus b square, right? So that is equals to 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Numerator is as it is divided by, here in the denominator you can see root 3 root 2 whole square. See here, 3 root 2 whole square is nothing but, can I write as 3 square into root 2 whole square? 3 square is nothing but 9 and root 2 whole square is 2. So 9 2 is 18. So 3 root 2 whole square is nothing but 18 minus 2 root 3 whole square. How much will you get? So can I write as 2 square into root 3 whole square? 2 square is 4 into root 3 whole square is 3. So 4 3 is 12. Right? So that is equals to 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 divided by 18 minus 12 is 6. Now again, one second. So this, how much are we getting? So 2 square is 4, 4 3 is 12. Yes, 18 minus 12, this is 6 we are getting, right? So that is equals to, now here you see, from the numerator, can I take anything common? From the numerator, yes, you can take common, but again it becomes complicated. So let us leave this answer here itself, okay? So if you want, you can take root 3 common. See here, if you want, you can take root 3 common, or else you can take root 2 common, okay? But again, there are two different answers is possible. If you are taking root 3 common, there is one answer which is possible. If you are taking root 2 common, there is one more answer which is possible. So what I am doing is, I leave this here, okay? Chalo, let's move on to the next question. In the next question, you have 3 root 5 minus root 7 divided by 3 root 3 plus root 2. Okay. So let us write the conjugate. Now what is the conjugate of denominator? Conjugate of denominator is nothing but, conjugate of denominator is 3 root 3 minus root 2. Okay. So now let us multiply and divide the given term by the conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate of denominator is 3 root 3 minus root 2 divided by 3 root 3 minus root 2. Okay, so that is equals to, numerator becomes 3 root 5 minus root 7 into 3 root 3 minus root 2 divided by 3 root 3 plus root 2 into 3 root 3 minus root 2. So that is equals to, I can clearly see here, these two terms are not same. Just see here beta, these two terms are not same. This is 3 root 5 minus root 7. This is 3 root 3 minus root 2. So they are not same. If they are same, we wrote it as a into a. See here, these are same. Root 7 minus root 5, root 7 minus root 5. Numerator is same. So you wrote it as a into a is a square. But here they are not same. So what shall we do? So here you will multiply it as 3 root 5. See, 3 root 5 into this entire thing. 3 root 3 minus root 2 and again minus root 7 into this entire 3 root 3 minus root 2. Okay, because they are not same. Clear? Whole divided by you have here, you see denominator is a plus b into a minus b. So can you write as a square minus b square? Now by now you should have understood how to write a square minus b square. So I am directly writing it, right? So now let's proceed. So the numerator, now what will you do? The next step is you will multiply 3 root 5 into this and 3 root 5 into minus root 2. Root 7 into this and root 7 into root 2. Okay, so let us do it here. So that is equals to 3 root 5 into 3 root 3. See here, 3 3s are 9. Okay, and root 5 into root 3. Root 5 into root 3 is like root a into root b. Root a into root b. Can I write as root over ab? So this is root over 5 3s gives me 15. So I am directly writing 15 here. Okay, and now 3 root 5 into root 2. So minus, I have a minus here in between, write minus 3 root 5 into root 2 gives me root 10. Okay, and now this is finished. Now let us write it here. So root 7 into 3 root 3. So I have minus here, so write minus 3 into root 7 into root 3 gives me root 21. Okay, and again now let us multiply this. Minus into minus gives us plus here. So root 7 into root 2 gives me root 14. Okay, 7 2 is 14 divided by denominator is 3 square minus root 3 whole square. 3 root 3 whole square is nothing but 3 square into root 3 whole square. So 3 square is 9 into root 3 whole square is 3. So this is 27. Okay, now you should be able to do little fast. Root 2 whole square is 2. Right, so that is equals to, now let us write the entire numerator in an order. So what do you get? See here, 9 root 15 minus 3 root 10 minus 3 root 21 plus root 14 whole divided by how much do we have here? So you have 25, 27 minus 2 is 25. You can leave your answer here. Okay, you can leave your answer here if you want, right? So that's it. Yes, 1 second. Yes, that's it. So this is your final answer, because in the numerator nothing you can take common. You have 9 here, 3 here, 3 here. So you can take 3 common, but in this term you don't have any 3. So there is nothing you can take common. You can leave this answer here. And let me tell you one very important announcement. There is a free test series. Okay, there is a free test series which Unacademy is conducting. So I hope many of you have started your preparation, and if there is anyone who has not started your preparation yet, then this is the right time for you. And to back up, okay, to help you be more enthusiastic in your preparation, Unacademy has come up with a new back to school, okay, with a new back to school series, okay, and scholarship test series. So I'll tell you the details of it. It is completely free test beta. You can give the test and it will be very helpful for you to start your new preparation, right? So I'll just give you the details. See here. So class 12 maths and science, you will have a free test series, right? So you can give this test series. You will have 30 questions, 30 marks, 60-minute test, anytime, anywhere you can attempt this test. Okay. So now one more important thing is it is completely free. Okay, so you have to share this with all your seniors, with all your elder brothers and sisters, right? So I'm giving you the information here, and you have analysis class also after the test. Definitely all of us will have doubts after the test. Not everyone will get full marks. So whatever mistakes you have done, you will have an analysis class. This is also free. Test is free, analysis class is also free. The educator will come and give you an analysis class, and they will tell you where is the mistake you have done. Okay, and here is a one more test for class 12 commerce. The pattern is same. This is class 11 commerce, 30 questions, 60 minutes, and you can also write anytime, anywhere. Now this is a test for class 6 students. Do share this in all your school groups, okay, so that everyone gets the benefit of these free tests. So class 6 students, maths and science. Now you may ask me, ma'am, it is CBSE. Any state board can attend, because the syllabus is almost the same. Any state board can attempt it, okay, so that you will know how much you have learned and how much you need to prepare more, right beta? So it's a free test and scholarship test series, so you please attend it without any fail. Give it, share this information with all your juniors and seniors. Class 6 to 12 are having these tests, okay? So class 6 to 8, you'll have 20 questions, 20 marks and 45 minutes test. You can also attempt from anywhere, anytime. So till 30th July you can attempt this, okay? So attempt the test and be a topper and check your score, okay? And for class 7 also, for maths and science subjects, we have this test till 30th July, same 20 questions, okay? 45 minutes, 20 marks. And for class 8 also same 20 questions, 20 marks, 45 minutes. Okay. It's a free test. And for class 9 and 10, you will have 20 questions, 20 marks, 45 minutes. But the test is on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday you will have maths, Wednesday you will have science, and Friday you will have social SST test. Okay. So do give this test. Timings is 6 p.m. for you. Okay, timing for 9th and 10th is 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. For other classes, you can attempt anytime whenever you want. And for 9th and 10th, see, from July 2nd to July 30, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll have the test. Total 13 tests you will have. Clear? So all these are free. You can attempt. Similarly, for class 10 also, For you can check your unit test preparation by attempting these tests: Maths, Science, SST, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday Maths, Wednesday Science, and uh, Friday SST. And Monday, I told you after the test we'll have analysis class. Monday class 10 and analysis class I will be taking. Okay, 9 p.m. So you can attempt the test at 6 p.m. Attend the analysis class at 9 p.m. Okay, so that whatever mistakes you are doing, we can analyze and you will not repeat the same mistakes again. So this is July 2nd 2021. So don't miss out to attempt these tests. I will give you the link to enroll. For each class I will give you the link to enroll. So as you're sharing with all your seniors and juniors, give it to everyone so that everyone can benefit in this pandemic time. I will give the link for each class in the description box. Okay, I'll give the link in the description box. So all you need to do is click on the link, enroll for the test. And how will you enroll? When you're enrolling for the test, they will ask you a code. The code is GD10. So by entering this code GD10, you will be able to enroll for the test. Do share it with everyone, beta, so that everyone can attempt this free test. It's a completely free test. Okay, so that we can make the best use of all these free things, right? So do attempt the test. Code is GD10, right, to enroll for the test. I'll give you the link in the description. And don't forget to share it with everyone. Chalo, let's move on to the next question now. So now question number 7. Find the value of root 10 minus root 5 divided by 2 root 2 up to 3 decimal places. So you need to find this value up to 3 decimal places. Okay, and root 2 value is given as 1.414 and root 3 value is given as root 5 value is given. Actually, you want root 5 here, isn't it? So root 5 value is given as, yes, root 5 is 2.236. Okay, chalo. So let us do it now. So given, what is given to you? Just see, root 10 minus root 5 divided by 2 root 2. Now I have root 2 value, so here, so just check here, root 2 value I have, so I can substitute. Root 5 value is given here, so I can substitute. Root 10 value is not given. So root 10, how can we split beta? So just see here, root 10 can I write as root over 5 2 is a 10, right? Minus root 5 divided by 2 root 2. But root over AB, I have been repeatedly telling you, it is nothing but root A into root B. So this is root 5 into root 2 minus root 5 divided by 2 root 2. So just see here, these are two terms. This is one term, this is a second term. In this term, root 5 is common. In this term also, root 5 is common. So can I take root 5 common? So I'm just taking root 5 common. Why? So that your calculations will be easier. If you don't take common, if you directly substitute the values also, you will get. But if you take common, you will have to multiply only once. Otherwise, root 5 here you have to multiply. Here also you have to substitute the value and calculate. So root 5 taking common, I'll have root 2 here. If root 5 I'm taking common, I'm left out with root 2 in this term. I have a minus in between, right? And here if I'm taking root 5 common, if I'm taking, I'll have 1 here. So root 5 I can write 1 into root 5. If this I am taking common, I'll have 1 here. So that 1 I am writing here divided by 2 root 5. So root 5 cancels completely. So see here beta, how much am I getting? Root 2 minus 1 by 2. So root 2 is how much? 1.414 minus 1 by 2. So I'll get it as 0.414 divided by 2. Now if you want, just see here, how can we divide 0.414 divided by 2? So 2 zeros are 0. You have a point here, so write point. Now bring this 4 down, so 2 twos are, right? 2 twos are 4. Now bring this 1 down, it is not divisible, write as 0. Okay, now bring this 4 down, 2 sevens are 14. So I will get 0.207 here. Okay, clear with this? 0.207 is what we are getting, right? So actually, one second. Here you have root 2 in the denominator. I wrote it as root 5. I'm so sorry. Here you have root 2 in the denominator. In the next step, I wrote it as root 5. I'm so sorry. So this is actually root 2. So if you have root 5, then it is super easy. You can directly cancel it in this way. But you have root 2, unfortunately, isn't it? So our calculations, now again we have to do the calculations. Give me 1 second. So let us calculate now. I'm so sorry. In the next step, I copied wrong. Yes, please see here beta. So I have root 2 here. Okay, I wrote it as root 5. I'm so sorry. So this is root 5. Isn't it? Root 5 into root 2. And here we are not taking comments, so I'll erase this also. Right. So now what is the value of root 5? Root 5 value is given to you. How much it is, beta? 2.236 into root 2 is 1.414 minus 1 divided by 2 into root 2 is 1.414. So that is equals to 2.236 into 1.414 minus 1 is 0.414 divided by 2 into 1 4.14. 1.141 is 2 into 2 into 1 is 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8 again. Okay, now calculate the numerator. How much are you getting? See, the numerator, how much do we get? 2.236. Let me do it here, the further steps. 2.236 multiplied by 0.414, you will get it as 0.9257. Okay, divided by 2.828. So if you want, you can remove the decimal places. So multiply and divide by 10,000. See here, 4 places you have. So 1 along with 4 zeros. That means 10,000 you will multiply and divide. So you will get this. Okay. Now you can divide this further. So dividing this further, how much will you get, beta? If you want, you can take only 3 places here also. Okay. So if you want, you can take only 3 places here also. So there is no problem at all, because these are approximate values. Okay, because these are approximate values. What happened? Acha, they are here. Right. So yes. So here if you want, you can take only 3 places, because here in the denominator you have only 3 places. So then you will multiply and divide by 1000. So this is what you get. Okay, so let me write it here. 925 divided by 2828. Numerator is smaller, so definitely you will get 0 point something. Okay, so you will get 0.328. If you divide this, you will get 0.328. Okay, so usually these type of questions are generally not so much asked in your examination, but if asked, this is how you do. Simple substitution. If you do it till here, okay, if you do it till here also, it is okay. If you want to divide it further, you can divide. Otherwise, you can just stop it till here. Clear, beta? So I hope this session was helpful for you. I'll meet you all in the next class. In the next class, I will teach you question number 8, 9, 10 and 11. Okay, so don't forget to like the video and don't forget to comment and let me know, and don't forget to attempt the free test, right? So the link for the free test I'm giving you in the description box, and the code is GD10. Chalo, then I'll meet you all in the next class. Do practice these problems once again, and if any doubts, please mention in the comment section. I'll definitely address your doubts. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, take care.